You can get your phone.
Thanks,
Okay.
Mommy.
I'm so annoyed. I mean, can you tell? Like, I can't. I'm in my house. I can't get into my office. My phone is jacked up. What else? What else? Hi, Natalie. It's like, what the fuck? I was talking earlier. I was like, what do I need to do so that if somebody calls, I'm not interrupted? And it was like, yeah, go on airplane mode. I'm on freaking airplane mode. And I feel like, oh my God, it's so annoying. Okay. Anyway, and it's like, I'm sitting here in the kitchen and it's like, want a banana? I need a paper towel. What's going on? So I've got, you can look it up on Amazon. I can't really describe it very well, but it's called, it's, no, we have Spectrum. It's not even that. It's more so, I can't, I did the 14 update on my phone and it started kind of blinking and, I'm AT&T too. Is there something wrong with the internet today? Like they got to get this shit together. Like internet just, I mean, how can we can't live without the internet. I think my internet is fine. I mean, she was on school and everything. Oh yeah, I haven't updated it, but I know I'm gonna have to soon. So yeah, I did the update and I kind of liked it up until now. But I haven't left the house in a couple of days, right? Maybe since Sunday. So, I have a keypad lock on my door, right? On my closet. For obvious reasons. I mean, you guys know why, right? And so we left the house yesterday. So I shut my door. And yesterday when I went live, I never went back into my office. I was chilling in my bedroom. Because remember, guys, I was like, yeah, I'm tired. I don't feel like I didn't go live on Monday. And then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling. I'm here in my bedroom, whatever. Anyway, I was like lounging clothes, whatever. I just never went back in my office after Farrah and I came back from being out. Because whatever I did in there early, like it's not, I don't always go, like, I don't have to be in my office. So, you know what I mean? And then I have clothes in my bedroom, even though most of my clothes are in my office. Um, Whatever. Anyway, this morning I got Farrah on school. When I got dressed, I had clothes, you know, I have an armoire in my bedroom. And I don't know, around 12 o'clock, I was kind of like, well, let me go start up my computer anyway. I could not network my phone to my lock because you need this is the key to my door. So I pull up the app and it unlocks my door. Like as soon as I, boop, it opens my door. So luckily I have my iPad in the bedroom. I had my phone. So I said, well, let me hard reset my phone. And now my phone is like acting crazy. And then I got you guys. I called you guys up, and now it shut me down. So anyway, I forgot what we were talking about, but yeah, it's a full moon tomorrow. Um, I love when the full moon happens. Hey, Erica, how are you? Everyone, welcome back. Thank you for coming. This is some bullshit. I feel like I'm sitting here. I'm like, well, let me check the mail. What's going on? So we're just talking about Olivia. There's only one place in this life I love to love and be loved. Okay. Thank you for making me so very happy. Let's see. Okay, let me stop because I get my ADD kicks in. Okay. I'm like looking at this mail. Okay, let me stop. I'm sitting at the kitchen table, guys. Anyway, we were talking about. Were we talking about Jasmine yet? I think Jasmine. Someone made a comment about Jasmine being all hyped up about this whole thing with Ming's recording, whatever. It was cute. It was cute, and I liked it. I mean, the lyrics did what they needed to do. It was a diss track. I'm sure Olivia was pissed. And I mean, I'm not going to be playing it in my car, right? I mean, I don't know. I know some people really, really liked it. I got lots of comments about it yesterday. Like, guys, have you heard the diss track? It was cute. It was cute. Yes, this retrograde. Is we live? It was funny. Yesterday, someone said, I liked your live 3 times. And I was like, oh, that was so sweet. And I didn't get it until now. And I was like, oh, yeah, because I ended up with 3 lives. 85 of you guys, could you go ahead and like this live for me, please? Because the last one, this is another, we're having fire drills this week. Guys, I'm going to have to try to keep this short because this is annoying as F-U to the C-C-K. So someone's saying karma is coming back. I need it there. Okay, what's a good router extension? Not that you guys are going to believe me today, but I use a Google Nest. And we have 2 additional pods. So it's the mother system, right? And then there's 2 additional ones. And I actually have one in my office. And I think it's very good. Because when I do like a speed test, it says like smoking hot, smoking or blazing fast and smoking hot. We get really fast internet, but I mean, shit's still going to happen. You know what I mean? When stuff is not going to work right, or there's a storm or something is brewing, whatever it is, it's going to happen. So but if you have dead spots in your house, it'll kill the dead spots in your house, basically. But yeah, Jasmine was really excited about Ming's, whatever, her duo, her diss track. And it was cute. It was cute. And then when Jasmine said she wanted to do something, I was like, okay. Jasmine is a hype man. And you know what? Look, that's cute. I mean, everybody needs one. But I think that position's already filled over at Ming's place. She's got Uriah, and then she's got her babies, Jazz and Chrissy. Jasmine, you may have gotten fired over at Chrissy's because Chrissy got a whole man now, and she don't even take his advice, because if she would have took his advice, she wouldn't have been in that shitstorm she created last week. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Hey, Anna. Oh, Angie, you're funny. Yes, hey, Destiny. Guys, I'm sorry. We're having a problem. Anyway, somebody said that there was a retrograde and karma was coming back. I should be having a lot of good shit coming my way, because I've been through a lot in my life, and I am, I've had lots of good, certainly, but if there's some karma coming back, I should be getting some good stuff soon, because I'm out here doing nice typically. Anyway, will you gonna need 2 different Wi-Fi services? Oh, with all of the, well, you know what? If you get the highest internet, I mean, we have like a very big plan, because we have like, I mean, I think I probably have like 18 devices on right now. I mean, every TV is hooked up to the internet. So we have all the Rokus, Apple TVs, watches, tablets, computers, security system. I mean, everything, you know. Thank you, Angie Ange. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Boo. We have the highest Xfinity offers. So are they saying that you need to get a second plan or something? So anyway, um, Jazz, go ahead, get in the studio, pull up the GarageBand app. Girl, go for it. I'll be here to hear it. And certainly I will be talking about it. You go right on ahead. But overall, Ming, very cute. I would be pissed. Yeah, she gave out your address. I think this is the week of giving out people's addresses and posting people's pictures. You guys may or may not know. It was done to me this week. So you know what I mean? Like nobody could be paying me back for giving out anyone's address because I don't give out people's addresses. There's not one video of mine, period, where I'm talking about giving out nobody's address. You know what I mean? And when a couple of people did videos, I did a reaction video that Chrissy had done about, I don't know, remember what it was, but she started out the video showing her house. So I was reacting to the video. But she certainly didn't say, hey guys, I live at 5555555, you know, Tutti Frutti Lane. I mean, whatever, you know what I mean? Like that, she never said that. When she did her birthday video with her girls, she was right out in front of the house. But I know that there are people who posted literally realtor.com and posted every single picture and the full address. And I don't know that they've gotten threats and letters and pictures and floor plans and all that kind of stuff posted along with your street. Like, I don't know if that's happened to them, but it happened to me. But you know, it is what it is, like, right? So if there is some karma going out this week, yeah, I would expect that's where it's going. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, you know, when Jasmine was saying, like, that's like some reactor shit. What? Girl, I don't know. I think so. There's kind of two types of reactions going on. There's me. There's reactors on YouTube. Okay, so I fit into that category. Then there's reactors on the internet that are on websites that like have a lot of more flexibility and free reign. They're not. I don't know that they're making money off of whatever they do or not. I don't care. They say whatever they want and they post whatever they want, right? Some of those people actually have channels. We know this, right? Some of you guys watch their videos. We know this, right? And that's okay because it's different strokes for different folks. Hello, anybody coming in, guys? I am challenged today. I'm hashtag challenged with my setup. I'm on my iPad, which is it's just not a bad thing, right? But that's just not my usual setup. So forgive me if I miss giving a personal greeting. But guys, hello everyone. I don't know what she's referring to when she says reactors. Like if she means, which I'm almost assuming she's meaning YouTube, but I know Jasmine is hashtag challenged. And I don't know what she means. And I don't even care to try to decipher it. But what I do know is when she says, oh, that's some reactor shit. No, the hell it's not. No, the hell it's not. Because I could see some idiot out on the street doing something stupid, and I could say, oh, that's some old Jasmine shit. How would you like that? You know what I mean? Like, don't put me in some category because you've been less than smart with your own personal information. You know, I have been normal with mine, like everybody else. But, you know, because I own a home, you know, you can look up people's information. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. It's public information. And I guess people feel like when you are a public figure, they can do whatever they want. I never really considered myself a public figure, but I guess I am, in the sense that there are just things that I do publicly, right? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, these women, I think part of their act, I mean, you know, look, I vlog too. I certainly don't have channels the size of theirs, but one thing you will never see me do is ask anyone to fucking feel sorry for me, okay? The one thing that I see on a regular basis, so I'm getting ready to stand up on my soapbox for a second, is that there are not a lot of people. Yo, that's some Jasmine shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might start to say that, like, oh, that's some Jasmine shit. You know what I mean? And if I see like someone being hoish, yeah, I might say that, oh, that's some Jasmine shit too. Cause yeah, we found out she dropped her own tea about I only slept with one guy when I was in at momcation. Only one. In what, did you only spend 3 days and 2 nights and it was only one? Oh, like that was nothing. Cause damn, when we went to spring break, shit, it was 5 a day. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, oh, Tina, am I dropping tea? You didn't see that? Okay, but let me get back on my soapbox. I vlog and I've got this channel. I don't sit around asking nobody to feel sorry for me. These women, all of them, sit around and want you to feel sorry for their asses. But when you got somebody who is handling their business like a lot of you guys are, it gets criticized and it comes off as like, oh, she thinks she's better. Okay. Yeah, Jasmine. Yes, you guys did not see Jasmine like think that when they did their little chat last night, that she said, oh my god, it was so funny. Did any of you guys get to see it? It was funny. And I don't know if I have all of the footage, because I'm going to be really honest. I probably was in for about 20-25 minutes and your girl fell asleep. Ooh, I just found mommy's rabies tags. We never sit at the kitchen table. We always eat in the dining room. But I just found her. What does that say? I guess this is her chip. Anyway, yeah. I saw basically, I don't know how far it went, but I know Chrissy's microphone was sucking. I know that, am I actually plugged in? I hope I'm getting power right now. Anyway, they couldn't hardly hear her. So if you guys who watched it last night, can anyone give me like a one or a one? Yes. So basically you could barely hear Chrissy. They did a lot that weekend. But I remember, girl, when I used to have my little, our little girls' weekends and stuff back in the day. Yeah, we used to get a lot of ground cover too. Even though we would wake up late. Yeah, but I guess it was also coupled with we would barely get any sleep, right? So, but yeah, they did a lot. And I don't know when they had time to FU to the K, but yeah, apparently, and I guess Chrissy did too. Didn't she bring someone home? That was her person. I guess they said, I mean, look, I'm gonna just throw this out there because hey, you know what? Why not? I mean, gosh, guys, people throw so much salt out here and so much fake news. I'm just wondering, like, okay, Olivia said that they had some people. So remember, Chrissy said, "Yeah, I had a single girl weekend, even though you're married." And then Jasmine, yeah, she had a single girl weekend, and yeah, Ming had a married woman weekend. Well, what does that mean? Because Chrissy, you are married, but you had a single girl weekend, and you said Ming had a married girl weekend, but you are married but had a single girl weekend. So, girl, what are you saying? Ming, did you f that night? Did you? Because I know, it's kind of like topsy turvy, like what is, isn't, and what isn't, is. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing, like Alice in Wonderland. Um, I know I'm probably going down the rabbit hole, but it is interesting now that Jasmine. I think I almost need to go back to that day that they were all going live when Olivia was dropping the tea that we found out that Jasmine ate Plan B's like Tic Tacs and people were playing with their noses. What Jasmine actually said, I remember she was very silent that weekend. Mom Dukes actually clocked in on her job. Um, I think, or maybe she was with a boo or a bay. I have no idea, um, or both. Um, but when she admitted to effing just one, in 2 days, you drove in on a Friday and you left out on Sunday, and it was just one. Damn. Um, Ming, what were you doing? I mean, I know you were in your hometown. Um, yeah, Jasmine can't hold water, you know. They probably all in the hotel rooms. Well, they stayed at an Airbnb, so that was even worse. Like someone could just be like, "Hey, hey, hey, I just talked to you like 30 minutes ago on Plenty of Fish. My name's Jacoby. Yeah, Jacoby. Who? What? Um, yeah, it's Rambo 5234 or Ramrod 225. Yeah, yeah. Let me in. Yeah. Remember? Yeah, you was talking big on the computer. Can I come in? Okay, okay. Oh, your Uber's coming back in an hour? Okay, well, hurry up. Come on, come on. Hey, y'all, I got a friend over. Mm-hmm. Yes. Is that Miss Teed? Um, we know what Olivia was doing. We know what Jasmine did. We do kind of know what Chrissy did, even though I don't think Chrissy really copped to everything. Made she had a hall pass that weekend. I don't know. I don't know that men give hall passes. I mean, I think some men like I know that there are some YouTubers on here that engage in like that swinger polyamory type lifestyle. Some on these YouTube streets, and but I don't know that Ming does that. Is Ming poly or swinger lifestyle? Because, gosh, when you go to Uriah's Instagram, my God, I mean, they look like just a regular American family, but there are a couple pictures where Ming's like a whole entire ass is out. So it made me, I did get like swinger type vibes that like he don't mind, putting his wife on display and may not even mind sitting back and throwing back a beer or two while someone bangs the shit out of your wife. I don't know. Guys, I know I'm being controversial right now. That's just the vibe I get. And I guess we're having kitchen table talk right now because that's just the vibe I get. Go look at his Instagram. And I mean, would your husband have you in the kitchen in a full thong and he's like in his Canadian tuxedo? And if you're not familiar with the Canadian tuxedo, that is a jean jacket and jeans, okay? To each his own. Girl, of course. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's the vibe I got. Okay? I don't know if you guys got that vibe, but I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Ming said years ago they had threesomes. Oh, okay. Well, ding. Okay. So yeah, they swing. They swang. Now and I guess there's levels to that swang thing. But if they're at least doing, if there's more than the actual couple in the room, then hey, they seem like they're, and we've had, like, when we did some of those Ask Herbie questions, we've had this conversation before. So again, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, okay? Okay. Anywho, let's see. You realize? Yeah, J Day. Like I said, throw back some beers and watch. And then also in Ming's diss track, I mean, that got, like, she said something about, let me put it in your face and let's see how it tastes. I don't know if she was, I mean, it didn't matter. The imagery was there, and I got the feeling like, bitch, you know what you're talking about, So whatever. Again, I'm not judging. I'm just saying. So, yes, the diss track. No man that truly respects you will be down with that shit. The streets are talking. The streets are definitely talking. Okay. Ming said years ago they had a threesome. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But guys, go to his Instagram. She got her whole butt out. Look at my phone. It's still... And I have a Pro Max. It doesn't mean anything. What next? What did Chrissy say that I thought was so funny last night? Chrissy can be funny sometimes. Once you're involved with others in your relationship, it's over. And let the church say amen. Yeah. It's like they say it's like a Pandora's box. Guys, I can't even really comment on that. If that's how they operate, good for them. That's what if you like it, I love it. I was hoping for a versus battle. I got something. Jasmine's kicked some bars before, so I got it. I'm gonna. I got something for y'all. Okay. Gosh, what was it that Chrissy? Gosh, I should get on Farrah's computer. Why, Lord? Why? I feel like going, damn. Give a little, my version of Florida Evans. God, she said something last night that was so freaking hilarious. Good for them. They all continue to entertain me. Clowns and clownery. Girl, it's interesting. This is why I don't trust technology. You should write your notes in your notebook, Fran. I know, but I couldn't. I wasn't even so much I couldn't get in my office. I was chilling. This morning I got up. I edited that little video I posted. Because that was a lot of live yesterday. I know everyone's not going to watch everything, and I thought that was like a good damn live. I know it was long, and but it was good, right? Some of you rocked the whole way. Like, you guys are freaking MVPs, VIPs, damn Diamond Platinum Club members and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are awesome. So I really appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, this morning I got up, of course, and I filmed what I packed my husband for lunch. And then I was in the little kind of living room that I was in when I was talking to you guys on my birthday. And next thing I knew, it was like 8:30, and I was like, Farrah, you gotta get up. Gotta get up. Oh, don't worry about it, Kiki. Girl, you're here right now. That's the most important thing. Watching. That's if you guys ever want to do something for me, that is watch a video and watch it all the way to the end. And watch the commercials if you're so inclined. I mean, if you're a premier YouTube subscriber, then yeah, you don't get commercials, but and that's okay because we make money off premier members too. And I'm a premier member. I don't get commercials. However, yeah, if you ever want to do something for me, it's not all about joining the like super fam. You can be super fam. I know who's super fam. All of you guys in this chat, to just come in the chat. Will you stop begging for money? Yeah. No. I'm certainly not. Yeah, I never did. But what I'm saying is this. You don't have to join. That's what I was saying, idiot. Not you, Kiki, obviously, the person who I just had to time out. Watching a video that's so meaningful, and it helps the channel. So that's first and foremost. Being a member is awesome, but it's not all about that. So, but a troll, gosh, they can't help themselves. Anyway, okay, let's see. I try to look at all your videos. Thank you. Edwin twins. Well, are you making reference to me, Tina, Toma? Cash App and PayPal. Do you have something to say? Because if you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Look, this is YouTube is free for you guys, and that's cool. It's free for me too, but I also pay for my YouTube. But what I also do is this. People who are inclined to want to donate to a channel, they do. Yeah, and so yeah, but just to speak to that really quick, guys, there's plenty of channels that have their information in their description box, and I do. And there's no shame in my game. I don't sit here and solicit from you guys Cash App donations. If you guys want to donate to the channel, if you guys enjoy what you're watching, if someone is inclined to give me a tip, some of you guys go to strip clubs. Some of you guys go and have a drink. Some of you guys feel like your day is that much better because you enjoyed something and it helped you get through a long, arduous day at work. And some people feel like, you know what, I want to holla at my girl and I want to let her know that, what she's doing actually is really good. And according to Strong mommyChrissy, we get pennies, nickels, and dimes. So, okay. So that being said, yes, my Cash App and PayPal information are in my description box. So I'm not going to even harp on that. But yeah, Kiki, thanks for mentioning it. But yeah, the most thing that you can do for me is if you're watching a video, just watch it all the way to the end and watch the commercials. That is awesome. So back on to what we were talking about. Hello. Woohoo. I don't know if am I back good? See, I can't even go into Google Home right now because I don't want to do anything. I should have done it before I went live, but okay. But yeah, Tina, no problem. I just wanted to speak to that because gosh, guys, people say all kinds of crazy stuff. You would not be surprised. And then I've had someone a supporter one day and like a freaking on damn ninja stealth attack on me the next day and has not stopped for over a year like a crazy person. Um, so you know what I mean? Like I had someone who was like a freaking super fam alleged fan, but really they probably just hated me anyway. Um, thank you. Um, thank you, Tina. So, but yeah, anyway, and of course I lost track with what I was saying. But yeah, so the girls were talking about like who F2, how many, and we know Chrissy did that. That was what was alleged by Olivia. I don't know if she ever copped to it or not. Girl, I don't care. But one thing I thought about today, guys, did you guys see my community post? I put up a post. There was a video that I had put up in the middle of April. Remember right after Easter and Chrissy, remember that friend that Chrissy said she had watching the kids? Did any of you guys ever consider or think that maybe that friend was Bam? Now, I don't know if anyone ever asked that question or not. I don't know if he ever touched on that question or not. But remember, she had some alleged friend that she did not know lived here, who we've never seen or heard from again. As far as we know, her main friend is Ming. And guys, is this relevant? Who cares? No, it's not. Who cares? The friend was Cadence? No. Yes, 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 yes. But I don't know, it just made me think. But I was also wondering, like, damn, were you with Bam? Or was Bam there? That friend was probably her daughter babysitting. And we know that that's a regular thing. And probably Kingston too. They're the two eldest in the house. So one watched the girls and the girls are pretty much almost all the same age. So that's easy, especially on a Sunday morning. They were probably all asleep. Hey, Surefire. Hey, J-Day. Okay, J-Day. Exactly. Hello. Um, in a new city that you've only been in for 2 weeks. I don't know. It just made me think of that. But the reason why I was watching it was because of Vita. Because Vita was when they all linked up with that Mommiana intro and all of that went down. And it was funny because I was thinking today, like, yeah, September was supposed to be vlog a day, vlog every day. And and then that video was just sitting there waiting for me. And I posted it to my community page, like, guys, check this video out. Just because I think sometimes it's so easy to forget a lot of stuff that happens. And I think one thing that they don't like about the reactors, it's not that I have photographic memory. It's not that I am, oh, maybe, I mean, yeah, I was going to say something, but like, it's not that I have photographic memory, but I vlog about your channel. So sometimes it's funny, and I don't know how the algorithm, from what I understand, I was watching a video in the creator library about how the algorithm works. Not only does the algorithm work by titles and tags, but there is logic in the system that is listening to my audio right now. That's why you could title one thing and be saying something else and get yanked to the side for limited distribution, basically, or no monetization, because the computer is hearing, right? The computer's hearing what you're saying. And I'm just wondering sometimes, because it's so weird how, like, just that right video comes up. It's so interesting. Do you guys ever wonder that? Like, not just similar types, like, oh, I'm watching this, and then because she's friends with that person, that comes up. But I'm also talking subject matter or very random intricacies that will show up that you're just like, shit, how'd that happen? You know what I mean? Like, maybe you just happen to be looking at fall clothing hauls for UK type companies like um, Mango and Harrods, and all of a sudden you start getting UK fashion bloggers, right? I don't know, weird stuff, right? Not weird as in weird content, but just random intricacies, right? So not just so much about the mommies, but a very specific video that's like, well, shit, how did you know, oh YouTube, that I wanted to see this video that was going to give me some further depth of understanding of a video that was um posted 6 months ago? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like a 5-year-old video of Chrissy pregnant with the twins, or 7-year-old video pregnant with the twins, and you were going to see something that was just talked about in a video that the title, the description box has nothing to do with. That's how good this damn computer is. So when I tell you, when you guys ask me questions sometimes about, well, how much would someone get paid or whatever, and I tell you it literally fluctuates by the minute, by the second, by the whatever, it's very, 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 very deep. But anyway, I'm saying that to say, it just made me think of it. So I put that video out there on my community page for you guys to take a look at if you are so inclined. But yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, okay, your big September announcement, and I mean, not that I'm trying to keep track of someone's shortcomings, because yeah, girl, do it. Because you know what, when she said she was gonna vlog every day in September, and I was like, I'm gonna be posting. When you post, I'm gonna post, okay? Okay. Which, I mean, she did almost vlog every day. She reacted. Did you guys catch? I'm gonna go back to Jasmine for a second. Did you guys catch when Jasmine started? I feel like a damn reactor out here. Y'all are nothing but reactors. Everything that Jasmine did for the past 2 weeks was react. My theory is this, guys. These vloggers are so messed up in the head right now because of reaction videos that they can barely do their jobs. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed? I'm not intentionally trying to fuck with anybody. You guys know I'm mild, okay? There's some people that get up in their ass. Namely, there's a certain website that puts out a lot of information that these girls do not like. I don't know if they're referring to them as reactors too, because they do react, but they react in a blog, in a blog style, right? It's like Reddit, okay? I don't know what it is, but I think that they're having trouble. They don't know what to do, because what used to not get checked, there were reaction videos before, but it wasn't, look, there are people now who have been talking about some of these moms for almost 2 years. I mean, it's been a minute. There are people who've been watching these channels for years and years and years. There's some people who are like, yeah, I've been watching since she started, right? It doesn't mean you're a stalker. You're a loyal follower. You're a loyal subscriber. You're interested in her content. There's nothing wrong with that. And I watch the content too, and I'm interested in the content. I don't have to love it. Obviously, there's something that I like. It's interesting, right? It's fascinating. It doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make them a bad person for putting it up. They're doing what they feel comfortable with. But at the end of the day, just like when Tasha was talking last night about the soap operas and stuff, and I was saying, yeah, remember people used to go on vacations and cruises. Do you guys remember like Soap Opera Magazine? Okay. What was Soap Opera Magazine? Did Soap Opera Magazine not talk about what just happened on that soap? Did Soap Opera Magazine not like have super fans and people that wanted to discuss what the hell the characters were doing? Do you not? How many people watched Kel's video on P Valley? Like 8,000 people, right? If you're the new celebrity, my dear, Chrissy's monologue that she did the other day, if you in fact are the new celebrity, well, guess what? And I've said this many times. I don't liken myself to paparazzi, but I'm like a, yeah, like a gossip type magazine, like a Reddit, like a TMZ, like a, hey Asia. Yeah, we've all talked about this. So, if you're the new celebrity, I guess we're the YouTube, version of paparazzi type gossip publications, right? People magazine, things like that. So, okay. It's interesting though, but they, when she's doing things like Reactor, Attractor, like, don't think that you are going to like wear me out. You'll get tired before like I get tired. You know what I'm saying? All of this Reactor, Attractor, or I feel like a reactor. It's so juvenile. Like, did you guys catch Jasmine saying like, how long after that did you continue to watch? For me, I think I fell asleep after like 30 minutes or something, but I did have it on screen record, so I may have gotten the whole thing. I don't know. And I honestly, I didn't even check this morning. I thought about it later, but I was, like I said, I was busy with Farah, getting her done. I was getting some other work done. Um, I was I was doing a fold with me. No, I'm just lying. I was doing a fold. I was doing a me folding, but I certainly was not filming a boring ass fold with me for you guys because I have a feeling that my core subscriber group, yeah, like we get housework done, but I don't know that everybody wants to watch a fold with me. If you guys want to watch a fold with me, let me know, but I don't, I'm sure you probably don't. Yeah. A fold with me. Who in the fuck wants to watch? Someone who does not even celebrate motherhood or the domestic arts. Didn't they used to call that home economics back in the day? Someone who does not even celebrate being a mother on a daily basis. Someone who is always seems quite challenged by the challenges of motherhood and all of that. Sitting and saying that she's filming a fold with me almost sounds like someone who says that they hate cooking wants me to watch them bake a cake. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, I don't want to watch you bake a cake because you may not even like cake. You don't like the kitchen. Um, yeah, she doesn't like being a mom. I mean, well, she comes off like she doesn't like being a mom. At least the last couple of weeks. Did you guys see when she was on her balcony? She was out there on the balcony, and hold on one second. I'm sorry, my spidey senses went up. Yeah. Did you guys notice who watched her live on the balcony when she did her kind of live reaction? Jasmine tried to lie and say Sanjay, girl. We're not even talking about that. Did you see when she was on her balcony? And so she had the kids in the whole entire house. You already have a toddler who knows how to open the front door, but you are on the balcony with the door closed. I don't even have Farah. She's 9, outside and not watching what's going on. Oh my God. Well, okay, J Day, to your point, have you seen that TikTok with her oldest doing, I like money, that money. There's nothing in the world. Money. I got bags in the coop. No, I got bags. Touch me out. Hey, okay, so I'm saying, girl, go to her TikTok. Go see the babies. Go see the babies on her TikTok. Go see the babies. Okay? Tina, she was singing a song. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say cussing in the sense of someone being 7 and 5. I have nothing to say to a 7 and a 5-year-old. Okay, especially not who's not mine. Okay, what I'm saying is this to the parent. That's probably not the tracks that you want to have up for your kid to do their TikToks to. But if you're good with that, if you like it, I'm not even gonna say I love it on that one. That's, hey, Hollywood. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's on there. I didn't publish it. It's on there. I've got my opinions on it. Does a 7-year-old really understand the gravity of what they are saying? Absolutely not. They may know what a cuss word is, and they may know that there's words that they should not say. But how all of us at one point in our lives, like we knew things we weren't supposed to do, but there was one day that something clicked and you were like, oh my God, that's why my mom never told me never to say that, because now I know what that word means. That girl, she don't know what she's saying. She's 7. She's 7. So she's innocent. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. They're just repeating what they hear. They are repeating what they hear on the radio and all that kind of stuff. But yesterday, hey, Mama Shell, but yesterday when I was listening to Ming's diss track, I mean, you know I had my headphones on. Has Farrah heard us listen to cuss word music, as she says? Because the reason why Farrah wasn't with us on my birthday, I mean, she was with us all day, but then she went to her auntie's house and went and chilled with the kids, was because my husband, and he told her in 9-year-old terms, he said, we're going to be playing cuss word music all night, and it's going to be adults here, so you're going to go and chill with your cousins. And I didn't even know he had gotten a babysitter, right? Whether she was going to go to family, and that was JJ who was here, for those of you who saw the video. And when she said, hi La Quinta, rather, he said, we're going to play cuss word music. So yeah, she may hear us playing certain things in the car, but she knows not to say certain things. But I know she doesn't know what everything means. Kids kind of start to learn those lists of words they should not repeat. That's why people always know who is cussing in the household, because the kids cuss, because they don't know what it means, right? So even at 7, they know it's something they're not supposed to say, but they don't know what it means, right? I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. That's all Jasmine, and I'm not calling her a bad mother for that. We all listen to music that we shouldn't listen to, right? Like some of us in worship too. But yeah, is the baby are the city girls in my rotation? Yeah. Yes. Is anything else? Of course. So but I don't make a big deal of playing that. Like in the car, usually I'm filming. If I'm not filming, we're listening to NPR because I like to listen to the news when I drive. So cussing is one thing, but outright vulgar music should not be played around babies. Now, I'm going to say, because I don't know Jasmine, I'm going to say this. Kids, how many people let their kids take their phone? Now, you let your kid take your phone. They know how to find the apps. They know how to find what they play with. That's fun. And it's quite possible that she pulled up an app and went ahead and did whatever TikTok was available. So I'm not saying we don't know what Jasmine knows. I do think that by now she should know that TikTok has been posted for a long time and it's not a good look for her. However, if she's comfortable with that, that's her business. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it right now. I'm not even really judging it. I mean, it is what it is. It's distasteful for a young girl who really is not aware of what she is saying to allow that to continue to play over and over and over again. But if her mother is okay with that, that is their business. Like I said, the streets are talking, and you know I will be, right? So I'm just talking about it. I'm not even judging at this point. I'm not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not one of these people who's out here calling Jasmine a bad mother. What I saw over the last 2 and 3 weeks is someone who needs some help, who needs some help. And I don't mean just help like, hey, do you want me to fold some clothes? Do you want me to help you with that fold with me? Yeah, no. Does that make her a bad mother? I'm not saying that. And honestly, if I were to say wholeheartedly, no, I don't think so. I'm not in a position to judge because you know what? My job as a mother will never be done until the day I die, right? So every day I look at being a mom as a walk. And every day I learn new things. I pick up new skills. My daughter is growing. And what I used to have to do at an infant, I don't have to do today. And what I will have to do 10 years from now won't be what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? They say you go from I can't think of the phrase, but you know, we have to care for them. Then we have to, and we're teaching them, and then we kind of have to coach them. And then one day, if you're lucky, you kind of get to do all of that in being their friend. You know what I mean? We get to be friends, we get to be coach, we still get to be parent. And you know, sometimes sadly we have to still mother our older children. You know what I'm saying? Not sadly, but you know, if someone were sick or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's levels to all of this mother thing, right? And she, you know, look, like I've said this many times, I think she's doing the best she can. Now, is that the best you can and the best you can, or I can? I don't have a camera on me for 5 and 6 hours in my house, okay? I'm certainly operating things much differently around here, but girl, like I said, I'm going to stand by this. I see someone who needs some help. Is she getting the help according to her mother? Yes. Um, Good. And that's where I'm at with it. I don't care that much. Other than that, yeah, like I don't care. It's only reason why I have the conversation that I do right now is because I discuss it. I wonder where they'll end up in 15 years. Who, the children or the mamas? The children hopefully will be finishing up school, and I mean higher education, and having successful lives for themselves. You know, they'll be moving on, and will be, you know, number one, I'm going to say this, and this is for anybody. I mean, don't we all just want to be happy? Like Mary says, I just want to be happy. So my wish, I will say for this, and that's for anybody, for them to be happy. Number one, happy. Number two, get a good education so that they can one day be able to take care of mom. Because mom, you know, contrary to what any of us think that, you know, Jasmine can be doing better and all of these things, is that mom has been having it rough, okay? Whether it's self-inflicted or, you know, shit happens. But at the end of the day, hopefully her children will be in a position to take care of her, whatever that looks like, whether it's just, you know, come pick up mom and take her to lunch or do some nice things for her and make it all worth it. Because I feel like for any parent, that's what we want. We want our kids to be happy. We want them to get a good education. We want them to be able to support themselves. And we want them to come for dinner on Sunday. But on Monday through Saturday, we want them at their own place, right? And we also don't want letters coming to our homes from the crazy internet people dropping dimes on them, right? Okay, so that's my philosophy on motherhood, guys, in case you wanted to know. So any of you trolls out there, I challenge you to go ahead and publish that. Okay? Because yeah, this reactor doesn't trash these ladies. And you guys might, yeah, I talk slick. I talk slick, and I know some of y'all talk slick at home. Okay? I just turn on this camera. I just turn on this camera and I post it, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch these channels because I enjoy watching them. Jasmine is definitely doing the best she can. I do agree. I mean, sometimes, guys, we have to give people some grace. You know what I'm saying? Just as sometimes you're like, gosh, I didn't know how that happened, but damn, it sure did work out. Somewhere the Lord was like, you know what? I'm not going to, no, not today. Not today. Okay? Sometimes we got to give these people some grace. Do I want to see... I would never want to see someone lose their children. That would break my heart. It's not what any sane person, and I'm just going to say this, if you're offended by it, I'm sorry. I don't think any person who is not criminally negligent needs to be separated, Lord Jesus, from their child. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever. Anyway, off that topic. But she was on the balcony. The kids were trying to come out the balcony, whatever. And in true to form, she shut the door. Now, girl, I was saying, I don't even let Farrah outside riding her bike without watching and seeing what's going on. But that's just me. And maybe I'm a helicopter mom because I've only got one kid, right? And I say this all the time to any of you guys who know me out here personally. Yeah, I don't get do-overs. I've only got one kid. I've got one kid, and I have to try to do my best every single day. And that doesn't mean because you have more than one, you've got bonuses and you can get it wrong. And well, thank goodness we got an extra. Yeah, I don't mean it that way. But what I'm saying is this: I only get one chance to get it as right as I possibly can, and that's it. So I don't take risks with my kid. So that's what I mean by that. So. And taking a risk for me would have been leaving her unattended to where in a situation where maybe I didn't feel comfortable with that. So what else? Gosh, I wish that I could have pulled up that footage. Do you guys know that? Look at my phone, guys. Like literally this thing is jacked. I don't have to call. I have to get with Apple in a minute. Or when my husband gets home and he can open up my office. It's almost like, for those of you who are like, well, what do you mean open? It's like my phone is like a key fob to my door. And when I closed my door last night or yesterday afternoon, because Farrah and I were going out, I was, you know, I was locking up. And yeah. Anywho, me too. I got one kid and I feel you. Yes, 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 yes. You got to get it right. You got to do the best you can. What else did I want to tell you guys? I'm going to get off here and I'll be like, man, we didn't talk about blah, blah, blah. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Anyone have any questions for me? Yeah, I didn't even start working on my addressing the comments, but that will come. Guys, there are so many freaking comments. I don't even know what to do. I think I'm going to go through and just find like 10 really good comments that I want to discuss. And if you guys have a comment or a question that you want me to address or answer, if it's a comment that you saw confidentially, go ahead, screenshot it. It's not messy because I'm asking you to do it. And then email it to me and ask me your question. That way I have it. And I won't use your name. I'll just address that, you know, the streets are talking, somebody asked a question, and this question is coming from blah, blah, blah on such and such video. If you want to. Get those to me soon. Or if you just have a question, put it on my community board or comment in this video. But I want to pick some questions because there's been so many questions in the past week. So does anyone, okay, well, I guess, I don't know why I forgot this, but has anyone gone over to see, or did anyone see that video montage of the calling to question the throwing out their baby number I mean, father number 6, considering Jamarcus, let's say, being number 7. Did anyone see that video? Because when I saw it today, it had roughly 1,100 views. So I'm assuming someone saw it. Who saw the video? Quite frankly, I don't give two flying pig fucks. Nikki, you have such a way with words. You are a poet, my dear. I never did. Let's see. They will remain to be good. I have 4 kids, last 2, 11 months apart. Maybe she owes a daycare for her. Who posted the video? I don't know who posted the video, but you might want to search Clovis Diaries, maybe. Oh, you know who posted it? Go look, search Starla Omega. Okra. And I don't mean Starla Omega, Chrissy's spelling, I think, with 2 A's. Just search Starla Omega. You find it. Clovis, from the Clovis Diaries or something like that. Who said new reactors? The new reactors are on it. Yeah, and this... Am I an old reactor? Am I OG? I'm watching, and you know, like, if the streets are talking, you know I will be, right? Oh wait, yes, I did. Yes. And you know, there's people like to do different things. I'm not like of your expose variety. So yeah. I'm curious. Hi, Keisha Jones. Gosh, do you know how many Keisha Joneses I know? My gosh. First of all, my husband, we have a cousin, Keisha Jones, okay? I went to, from kindergarten all the way up with a Keisha Jones. Hi, Angelina. How are you? Angelina is so awesome in the comments. I love her. Aw, the Asia. Mwah. Angelina is always so sweet. Angelina gets in those comments. Girl, y'all come for me in them comments and Angelina comes through. She gonna let somebody know. Yeah, don't, no ma'am. No ma'am. Thank you. And thank you for that. That means a lot. Yeah. No, it's... Aw, thank you. Fran, the video is on Clovis Diary channels here on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Starla Omega or Clovis Diaries. I saw it this morning, and y'all, my phone... Guys, and I'm not doing this for you guys to think, is she e-bagging? No, I'm good. I have insurance, and I'm due for a upgrade, and not, you know what I'm saying, like, I got credit cards, right, and cash, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Someone tried to come through here saying I was begging for money. I'm like, did they think I was begging because I was talking about my phone? Like I said, I never would ask you guys to feel sorry for me. There is nothing, like, I'm not even gonna sit up here and be like, guys, I am so blessed, you know what I'm saying? But no, I am resourceful, and I plan ahead, and shit like this happens. Yeah, phones break, phones act stupid, shit happens. So I'm just annoyed because I need my phone. I need my phone. Let's try it again. Yes, do you see that reflection? Look at my orchids, guys. Do you see that? Those are real. Oh my God, you are so not the type to beg. Never, never have, never will. not begging for shit. I'm definitely a shoes on my feet. I bought it. Rock, I'm rocking. Because I depend on, I've always been an independent woman, but luckily I was always the type of woman that, you know, I knew I was going to get married and I knew that I wouldn't have to do it all. You know what I mean? I spent a long time doing it all for me, and it's a good quality to have. So any of you ladies out there right now, you don't know what your path in life is going to be, and if you're doing it all right now by yourself, just understand that, you know, you are building that muscle for the next level, and you never know what your path is going to be, you know. And I'm glad I know how to manage a bill. I'm glad I know how to manage a home. I'm glad I know I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, guys, buying a house is a big deal, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like, all you need to do is have your shit together, have filed your taxes, have paycheck stubs, have a paycheck, have fairly decent credit. You know what I'm saying? And you're there, because that's what your real estate agent is for, and that's what your bank is for. They're going to tell you, give us all this stuff and we're going to crunch the numbers, hi pineapples, and we're going to make it do what it do. Because keep in mind, I'm just going to say this too about home ownership. Keep in mind, the banks are in the business of selling money. That's how they make money. They make money off of interest rates. They make money off of those initial transactions. Then they sell it to a mortgage, to a company that is going to service your loan, right? Those transactions make lots of money, okay? It is in their interest to sell you a house, okay? They want to sell you houses, okay? So any of you out there who's like afraid, or, oh my God, I don't want to do a yard, don't let cutting grass stop you from buying a house. Don't let thinking you have bad credit because you didn't pay a medical bill and you didn't pay a credit card in college stop you from getting your credit run. I would almost think rates are the best that they have been in a long time. If you are not taking advantage of the interest rates today, gosh, when the economy rebounds and money gets more expensive, and I'm speaking from a banking perspective, a finance perspective, and the economy tanks, when the economy finally tanks, guys, because it's already, they're trying to hold on to it as much as they can, but it's gonna tank, trust me. Interest rates will it just depends on which way it goes. It's all depending on the stock market. Right now, the rates are very low. So if you are looking to buy, now is the best time. When interest rates go back up, because it's riskier to loan money, i.e. sell money, it's going to cost you a lot. It's going to be more expensive. Hey, Steph, am I speaking the truth, Steph? And you're going to pay more, even if you've got pretty decent credit, right? You may not get the 2s and the 3s, like the low 2s, right, for an interest rate. Especially if your credit is challenged. You will be paying back in like 2006 when people were getting like 8 and 11%. And I'm talking way back in the day, before, like when my parents bought a house back in the day, like in the 60s. Yeah, these rates that we have today did not even exist. People were paying like crazy rates on houses, okay? Refinance. Okay. I refinanced my house. Contrary, like people said, well, you can't refinance, just like you can't buy a house. Well, you can buy a house overnight if you've got long money, right? Hey, Sarah. But a refinance takes almost just as long. It's basically like closing a mortgage all over again. But anyway, I got a 1% decrease on mine, okay? Thank you, Margie. Yeah, like let's just talk about money for a minute, because you know what I mean? A woman who has some money, or you know how to manage money, it's a very powerful thing, because also it's your protection. I don't want to say don't be in a relationship where you don't know anything about your money, but there are a lot of women, and it's a little bit more old school, where some women have no idea what's going on with the finances. They're housewives and they don't really know a whole lot about what's going on. And we saw that happen, you know, maybe some of your mothers, maybe some of your grandmothers. when a man decided to move on, they were in financial straits and trouble because they hadn't worked in many years. They don't know how to manage money. They did never pay a bill and all of those things. And it's just not 2020. Like you have to get a little bit savvy about your money. And the reason why I'm saying this now, oh my God, it was amazing. I saved a lot of money. But people were saying that I did it for bail money for my husband. And yeah, no, no, I did not. He didn't have to pay bail. That was number one. And number two, it was identity theft, and that's been cleared up, but whatever. Anyway, long story short, if you are single today, you're managing a household, you're managing your own little family, you're waiting for Mr. Right, or you're waiting for Mr. Right, and your family consists of your dog, whatever, your cat, whatever. Understand that whatever skills you are building up today are the things that you're going to use when you become a wife, when you become whatever you are destined to be, right? And even at my age, today, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be. Like, I'm doing something. I've had a job. I've had a career. I have a career. I'm a mom. Um, but 10 years from now, I might be selling freaking real estate. We might be the next edition of Flip or Flop. My husband is very talented. And we've often talked about having a business of flipping houses and doing stuff like that. I don't know if that's what we're going to do, but damn, don't be surprised if you turn on HGTV and we're doing something like a flip or flop. Now, is that for real? For real? Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Um, but if you're lucky, you know, you will have many careers in your life. You'll do many things. There's people who've done real estate. They've been in music business. They've worked in industry. They've done lots of things. I mean, look at what is it, Michael Crichton, the author, who I think he's the one who's got the law and medical background, and he ended up writing like all of these kind of like scientific, like he wrote, was it him who wrote Coma, it was like a sci-fi thriller, but many books, right? People have many careers, right? And if I'm lucky and I get to be like 80 and 90 years old, I mean, my God, how many more things am I going to do? Because I don't know that I'm going to be in like HR my whole entire life. You know what I mean? That's what I do now. But will that be what I'm doing 10, 15, 20 years from now? I don't know. But like I said before, as it relates to someone asking what did they think that Jasmine or her kids or any of these mommies will be doing 15 years from now, first is I hope that they're happy. That's number one. Be happy, because that's the one thing I would say, that's one of the most important things, guys, in life. If it's not making you happy, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not bringing you joy, don't do it. If it's yeah, Mama Michelle, it is, because I don't care how much money you have in the bank, or not have in the bank, right? Being happy, you can't. That's the stuff. Let me tell you, a rich person is when you have a lot of what money cannot buy. Okay, how many times do you see people who are envying people for things you just can't buy? You could buy a husband, you could buy a wife, you could buy this, but are you happy? Does that person make you happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, when people are truly like jealous of you and hating on you, it's because you got that shit that money just can't buy. And happiness is one of them. So yeah. And unfortunately, here on some of these YouTube streets, that's a lot of what we don't see is happiness. Unfortunately, we see a lot of people trying to get there. But happiness, that shit that you can't buy, that stuff that's not on the shelves, yeah, that's the stuff that people want, Um, that's that ish. That's that stuff that makes people really unhappy. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear me. People don't realize that before you can be happy with anything or anyone else, you have to first be, like Mary says, because they're not happy with themselves, right? What is that another song? I forget. Because they're not, because they're, I can't say, because they're not happy with themselves, right? Anyway, but guys, I also believe in signs. And I know that when you start talking certain stuff, sometimes like stuff starts to glitch. And, you know, the enemy is always unhappy when you are delivering that knowledge and those keys, right? When you are helping people, you know, awaken, right? When they're, you know, pay attention to your money and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Money is nothing. You know, that's a very old school thing. I think we talked about this a week or two ago. Like, we've all been taught to not discuss money. It's rude. It's this and that. But yeah, no, it's not. Yet people don't owe you information, but if people still here, but we'll talk about that maybe on Friday. But yeah, don't be afraid to talk about money. I don't mind people asking me about money. Just don't mind me not answering if it's something that I don't feel comfortable about. Sometimes I can't always give you the answer, but I can give you the roadmap. I can tell you the resources, because at the end of the day, of course, we all have to protect ourselves. And sometimes some things are just private. But in terms of the how-tos or the why come or any of those things, yeah, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing, especially like Nikki's saying about credit. You know, there are many people who are going to charge you to try to fix your credit. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Um, I can on Francoise Vlogs, yeah. And guys, tomorrow we're gonna do members chat. So if you are a member on Francoise Vlogs, member over here, we will do members live chat. I just don't know when is good for everybody. Is that something I need to do at night or during the day? Guys, this is not a wig, by the way. I know I just pulled my hair up weird, but um, I just um, do you guys watch Shalom Black? She's very beautiful. She's kind of like a beauty. She is a beauty blogger, right? Let me tell you guys, if you guys get these braids, these are, I guess, like the knotless braids. I've been wearing them to the side since I got them, so why change now? Just so you know, like when you first get them, they are so freaking stiff. But after, my God, they are just like fluid. So that's why I wear them to the side a lot, because I don't like how they fall. Um, was that not, did you guys see that video, me with Farah? And she drew me a picture and she had my hair to the side. Does my kid know me or does she know me? Like, that is so, that's such like a detail that only someone who really kind of like observes you would know, that like, oh yeah, she wears her hair to the side or she likes it to the side, right? Is that not cute? I was like, that was so sweet. And like when she draws pictures of her dad, um, I've heard people say that before, life you live may not be your own, that I should try that. And I think I might like that, like this silky kind of. The lady who does my hair is from Ivory Coast. I do have another lady that I know, who is from Senegal, who has braided my hair before, and she did. Oh my God, she's like a, well, this one who did my hair too, she is a master. Like, braiding is such a beautiful art. I absolutely love it. And I know why people love it so much, because braids are so beautiful and it is such a art. Um, but yeah. Oh my God, it's so hard for me to throw any of Farah's artwork away. Like, it could literally be just like a little piece of paper, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to throw that away. Or do I have like 5 other pictures just like that? You feeling the side pony? But yeah, yeah, I love braids. I really love cornrows. Cornrows are my jam, but these are nice. I'm enjoying feeling my scalp all the way. Um, I'm like this whole phenomenon of like the braided wig. I just kind of, but I get it, and a reason why I thought of Shalom, because any of you who know Shalom, she's very beautiful. Um, Look her up if you guys like beauty gurus. I'm sure Nikki knows who Shalom Black is. Oh my God, me too, Fran. Now Shalom wears she wears a bald head, right? She sports her head bald, and where is she from? I can't remember. She's African, and she is stunning, and she had on a braid wig. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And even when you wear your hair super short, you may not want to have to do a grow out just to get your hair braided. And it is a quick fix if you want to. Yes, yeah, she's beautiful. Um, you may just want to just like, hey, I want to rock some braids for a week, or I'm gonna just do it every day, and that's cool. You know what I mean? And I happened to see her today. She actually did a video with Glamour magazine. I don't know if you guys subscribe to like, she's from Nigeria. um I don't know if any of you subscribe to Vogue magazine's YouTube channel or Glamour magazine's YouTube channel, but they just did a video with Shalom on Glamour, and she was profiling her bathroom. Gorgeous. Um, but you guys know I watched the Get Ready With Me's on Vogue. If you guys recently, there was like a whole controversy about Toni Braxton who had the vibrator for her face. That's like a whole thing, guys. Like my rose quartz roller that I use with my serums, that has a vibrator component in it. It's very good for your skin. I mean, guys, I'm 50, okay? Yeah, I don't have completely clear skin. But yeah, I have not had Juvederm, Botox, fillers, which I think those are all fillers that I just mentioned. Sarah, keep me honest. I do use a prescription grade vitamin C. I did use some hydroquinone to get rid of my splotches and blotches and hyperpigmentation, which I'm still working on now, and acne. But I'm 50 and there's a lot of elasticity in my face because I've always used sunscreen, probably since in my 30s. My sisters look very young for their age too. I've been using sunscreen probably since my late 20s into my 30s. If you are one of the younger dolls on here and you are, African American women for some reason don't always think that you need to use a sunscreen, get a 30 SPF sunscreen in your daily moisturizer. It will help your skin stay beautiful for the rest of your life, okay? And I can attest to that 150%, period, okay? Um, yeah. So I have zero wrinkles. I mean, I may have some, are those might be wrinkles. I don't know. Now I have mom bags. Y'all, I was carrying like a 5-piece luggage set when I first had Farrah. Your girl was tired, okay? You don't want to use like something greasy, oily. You want something that is a moisturizer grade, not what you go and use when you go out to the beach or to the pool. You're gonna use like whatever your flavor is, whether it's drugstore, department store, and it's going to be the right consistency, and it will have a sunscreen in it, and it will be trust me, it makes a difference. But yeah, if you're any even if it's a 30 SPF, but it's something that is like the waterproof kind of thing, not so much waterproof, but the ones that you would use by the pool or the beach. Yeah, that's not what you're going to use every day. Yeah, Murad's very good. I do use a lot of Neutrogena. I started recently using gosh, is it Tula? Tula, Fran, so you know anything about that mask? I'm mad. Wait, hold on. Guys, excuse me. Okay, hold on. Mama Michelle, bear with me. Friends, so you know anything about that mask? I'm mad because I think of the, El Maquillage. Oh my God, when I hear people say Il Maquillage or whatever, it's Il Maquillage. Um, something that it keeps going away. What about it, Mama Michelle? Maybe you need to find an organic sunscreen as an alternative. Fran, have you heard of Kota? No, I have not. A lot of it is genetics. Yes. Okay, so I was having this conversation with someone else. Okay, this is what we're gonna close this out with, right? You know how to stay young? Um, be happy. Number one, be happy. Stay out this fucking drama, okay? If you got a man in your life or someone in your life who is sucking the energy and the life out of you, and you feel that, understand it's gonna show. It's gonna show. You're gonna look old, okay? I found the Fenty bronzer, no clothes needed. Girl, yes. Is that stuff not the bomb? Okay. It makes you look like you're getting ready to go to the Academy Awards. You put that stuff on your legs and your arms. It's like that's bad bitch mode right there. Okay, I love that stuff. Be happy. Be happy. If you know someone is not good for you, I'm gonna say this: if you find yourself in the car at night during this quarantine, looking around for somebody because they didn't come home, yeah, that's not love. That's not for you. If you're not getting your sleep, if you can't leave the house because you don't know if homie's got a whole damn train coming through your house, that's not good. Yeah. If you're not happy at your job, okay, you need to be thinking of the next job and you need to promote yourself. I'm going to tell you guys really quick. You know, I've been in a career where, you know, being the only black woman that's just what it is, right? Oftentimes, right? Or one of a few. And over the years, I have had to promote myself. Literally, I'll tell you guys this. When I was in staffing, like you make a salary working in a staffing company, and then it's kind of like a sales job. So you can like double your salary. You work extremely hard. I hated working, temp agency. So I managed a couple of temp agencies, right? Office, like branch offices. Anyway, long story short, I got into corporate recruiting, right? Corporate recruiting, from the minute I left corporate recruiting, from the minute I left agency, as a manager, some people might say, well, I only want to take a manager job. Well, corporate recruiting and agency recruiting fundamentally are the same thing in theory, but in practice are not the same thing. It's a very different practice, corporate versus agency. Recruiting, all the same thing. The environment's very different, okay? And if anyone wants to know about that, have a real conversation about that from someone who's had 20 years of experience in the industry, I'll be happy to do that on my other channel. Let me know. For some of you, that might be quite boring. What I'm saying is this. From the minute that I accepted my first corporate recruiting job, I got a $40,000 raise, period. I no longer had to, like, go to this office and are you looking for, do you need 5 more temps? Do you need that? I didn't have to do as much to make the money, right? So going from agency to corporate, I doubled my income, okay? And I didn't really know, like, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. Now, if you're in medical billing and you are doing certain things and you could be doing something else, or you need to get a certification, or you need to if you do like the ICD 10 or whatever that is, These people who do medical billing and make, really good money because a lot of medical billing has been outsourced and you're doing it in a doctor's office and making $12 or $15 or $20 an hour. But you can be doing it home and doing batch billing on your own and be making $100,000 a year, then you might need to consider that, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, you got to research your industry and research who in your industry is making that money, okay? After I had my baby, I was like, me and my husband were not married yet. That was my boyfriend. I didn't know. I mean, my husband, I always tell him, and the reason why I love my husband so much is my husband made good on every promise he made me, which makes me like 150% loyal to him to the day that I die. Okay. But when I had my baby, I was living with my boyfriend and I knew I wanted to make more money. Like, okay, this is not going to do, right? And I would meet with corporate HR because they needed me. Like when you guys get, if any of you are familiar with working agencies, so I would meet with the corporate HR director. So I started having conversations. Yeah, I want to get into corporate HR. For those of you who've dug into my past, you've seen my resume. So I'd like to segue into corporate. How do I do that? And they, and a lot of what I was doing as a manager on my level, I could segue to corporate, but I had to get down the talk. Sometimes you can do the walk, but you don't have to talk, right? How many of you fail at interviews? How many of you pass the interviews, but you get to the job and you're like, I don't know that I'm really equipped for this job, right? I knew I could do the job. I just wasn't conveying it in my interviews. So by developing some really good relationships with some people, I really got a better understanding. First, it wasn't just the job description because I met the job description. I needed to understand how to really convey it, that from an agency perspective, I could come into the corporate environment and I could do it because it was going to be a come up for me. It took me a couple of years of, not years of interviewing, but I wasn't out looking for jobs every other week. But when the right opportunity, because if someone called me about a job that was making what I was making, I wouldn't say desperate in a bad way, but I wasn't that desperate to leave my job unless it was a come up. And I literally, I got an opportunity with a small laboratory that I worked at for about a year. And because I had such a solid recruiting background, that was when the largest company in the world, called Walmart at the time, now it's Amazon, which I would love to work for Amazon, but the largest company in the world called me and asked me to be senior recruiter at their startup Global Shared Service Center here in Charlotte. Because I had such a strong agency background, and I had a corporate background, but my corporate background was only a year, and that was, and I worked for Walmart for almost 3 years, and they ended up outsourcing it to a company, and then I started working for the company that I am currently affiliated with. So it changed my life. But no one was calling me on the phone for that because they would never have called me had I not had the corporate experience, but I had to take the chance. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even have to go out and do anything different other than believe in myself that those opportunities were there. I had to do the research of what in my current role I was qualified for, could do, and made a certain amount of money. And when I found out that someone doing my job, what they were making, and then even just as a recruiter, what I could make in a corporate environment for a Fortune 500 company, and I mean, I don't know some companies, I just know on my level, what I was qualified for, because I've heard people say, yeah, I was a recruiter and that didn't pay anything. Well, I don't know what they were doing, but I know what I'm doing. But anyway, I don't want to harp too much on money. It's really the message is that if you need to come up, you need to start doing your research. And I don't mean corny research. I just mean, like, what are you trying to do? If you're not being promoted at your job, are you conducting yourself like a lady? Are you conducting yourself professionally? Do you come to work dressed? Is your hair combed? Do you wear lip gloss? Not that those are the things that you need to attract anyone, but are you looking professional? Are you looking put together? Are you someone that they think about when they think we've got a seat at the table? Okay? And if you find that you are not who they are thinking about, if you find that they're not even interested in grooming you to be someone that they are thinking about at the table, stop thinking about that company and start looking for more opportunities outside of that company, okay? Now is the perfect time. It doesn't mean that you have to leave this job, but you start researching, like, damn, if I can get a job at one of these 10 companies, or I've always dreamed of working for this company, you start looking at opportunities at that company. Do you jump to the first opportunity? No! You jump to your dream job. If you've got a good job, it's paying your bills, you're relatively happy, you stay there until the come up comes. Don't jump around just to be jumping, okay? I only would leave my job, and I would tell people this when they would interview me. Yeah, I'm only looking for your best, like when it came down to an offer, yeah, I'm only looking to entertain your best offer. Okay? When people are asking you what your salary requirements are, tell them your salary requirement. If they're asking you, is there a number? Yeah, your best offer. That's what I'm looking for. When someone tells me as a negotiator, yeah, I'm only willing to entertain your best offer, yeah, I'm only coming with a best and final. Because I know this person knows. They've done their research. They know what they should be getting paid. And whether they're making that or not, if we're at the point that we're negotiating, if you're at the point where someone is negotiating a job with you, they want you. Now, if it is one job opening, you have more leverage than you do if it's a cattle call and they're hiring 20 people. But understand that if you are at a certain level and they are talking to you and they are negotiating, I'm not just saying salary requirement, because you want to make sure that you fit in. And I mean fit in terms of finances. If you're looking for 100K or 50K and they're paying 20K, then it's time to say, well, thank you so much. Please call me next time, right? But if you're like, well, I'm looking for between this and this, and they're like, okay, yes, we're aligned. That's well within that's within our budget, and let's proceed. Okay, it's just smart. I'm sure many of you have been through a whole entire interview process. You didn't know what the job paid. You never asked, and then they offered you the job, and you were like, what the fuck? Or you were like, oh shit. So there's nothing wrong with asking, what's the budget for this job, and making sure that you're aligned in terms of your compensation goal and their budget, right? And if you are at the point where interviews have concluded and you're looking at offers, they're talking to you about it because they want you, or they are trying to make a decision, because it could be, yeah, we like both of these people, but we're willing to just fall into who's best in our budget. But if you say I'm willing to entertain your best offer, that at least means that you're being flexible, that you could potentially be flexible. Someone's saying congratulations. Exactly. I'm impressed with the executives who interviewed. They flew me in to interview. Yes. Oh, you just got a new job, Courtney? Congratulations. It was exactly. So, and at the end of the day, you have to be a smart consumer, and you need to do your research. The more qualified you are, the more you need to know about the companies that you're interviewing with. But if right now you're looking for something new, I would definitely be researching, like, gosh, I'd love to work for these 10 companies. And I would go on LinkedIn and set my profile up, and I would be on anything that they post. I mean, not any, I wouldn't apply for just anything and everything, because believe me, so I typically support finance, right? And I've supported finance. Now I support some other things, but I've always kind of been a finance recruiter, at least for like the past like 8-9 years, right? But I support certain areas. However, people don't really realize that like the same person who could be hiring for tax is hiring for the controllership, or hiring for corporate. That being said, if you're applying for like willy-nilly jobs and you are not qualified, trust me, some names will start to pop out. So don't just apply for anything. Apply what you're qualified for. It's not just computers that make the decision. Like actual people do see. And in certain systems, it could say Courtney Fixing Mommy Project. And because now, when you go to these portals, it's like Brass Ring, it's PeopleSoft, it's many different types of, we call applicant tracking systems. When you go in, because your profile is already set up, how many times have you applied with a company? Like 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I see everything that you're applying for. If you are not a tax attorney, yes, you wanted me to just see your resume, and you wanted me to see what? That you're not qualified for the job that you're applying for, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so people do that a lot, and I know people say, oh, just apply for anything, just get your name in front of them. Yeah, don't do that. That's bad advice. People who usually have spent no time as a recruiter offer that advice. Yes. Well, and also, Nikki, you mentioned you work for Fortune 500 companies. She paid probably what you were offered was, it may be different from what the next person got paid, but it's also within a certain budget, because one thing that we also have to do is that we also have to gauge equity. You're not going to go in and be getting paid 120% more than the person sitting next to you, unless that person may have gotten grandfathered in from another company, or they've been working there for 30 years. You know what I mean? And that's what's in the budget. Because you know how there's certain people that have exhausted the budget. They will never get another raise, but they get they may get a bonus instead of a raise, because they have exhausted their budget and they don't want to leave, they don't want to leave that position. We can do HR conversations, certainly, and I love doing that. So I do, and we will talk about that. So you guys tell me what you guys want to talk about. We can either talk about it over here, or we'll talk about it over on my other channel, where I do like more coaching and businessy type stuff, along with just, because this is like gossip shit over here. But I love sharing, because like I said, I was like in a job I felt super comfortable with. The company that I left, I had been with almost 8 years. So when I left, I was like approaching my 8-year anniversary. And, but I knew that I was like, I could be making more money. Like, I didn't know that they made that much over here. And once I found that out, I was like, okay, yeah. Boom, baby. And yeah, that's what happened. So, so that's that. So yeah, we'll do that again, guys. You guys just let me know. Friend, can I send you a gift? Of course you can. Of course you can. Definitely. That's so sweet. Thank you, Angelina. My thing keeps flashing. I mean, it's like, oh God, what happened? I don't know what happened. I literally was just trying to get into my room, and it just would not. I don't know. Anyone have problems with that? That 14, or what is it, 13 something? The new software. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna just let it sit, but my husband will be home soon. I don't know what time it is, but I better go, guys. Me and Farah need to go out, and I think we said we were gonna take a walk. And I've been on here for a good while, and she's been off of school now for at least an hour and watching TV. So let me and get some stuff out to make for dinner. And I don't know, is it after 5? Yeah, it's like 5. My husband's gonna be coming home soon, and you know me, I'm getting ready to make some coffee. You win, you win. Yes. Aw, you're so sweet, Angelina. Oh my God, have you guys checked that lady's channel out? She's been dropping some additional music. I just want to know. I'm gonna keep asking this. Honestly, I would. That interview. I don't want to pick fun. I don't want to. Okay, so Chrissy did an interview, or I guess a mukbang. Hey, Mama Michelle. I love you too, Mama Michelle. Chrissy did that talk with the gentleman. I just wish that there had been more questions, which he wouldn't have known that then, but I really want to know. Like if someone said you could ask Strong Mommy Chrissy one question, what would it be? Did you ever, which I don't think she did you ever pay the pastor back? Because I've never seen the promo. Like we have not seen one video of that woman's music featured in her content, right? Did you pay her back? Any of you guys, if you dare, because you'll probably get blocked. And I know some of you guys go over to that chat, but I'm not gonna, you guys know who you are. If you dare, I would love to know if she ever speaks on it. I know some people throw out questions over there. If you ever get like the I had just had 2 glasses of wine courage to ask her, can you guys please ask her, did she ever pay that woman back? Because I can't ask her because the lady, I think, I'm sure she's mad because she had very choice words for me in the comment section, the pastor. So I don't think she will, I don't know. Pastor, if you're watching, can you drop a comment if you subscribe? Because I know you were watching my channel because you commented a lot. Can you please respond to what happened with Chrissy? Did she ever give you some money back? Starla won't say. Starla don't. She's not going to answer the question. Yeah, she's going to be like, but I bet you some questions she's going to be answering soon. Y'all go watch Clofus Diaries, please. That's homework. Y'all do your homework. Friday, I want to talk about it, okay? Because I feel like my hair was looking like George Washington. I was doing weird things with my hair. Okay, let me stop. Okay. That's homework. So can you guys please do some homework? Do you see why I wear it to the side now and twist it? So we can talk about this on Friday. Because God only knows what's going to drop between now and then. And you guys might want to get familiar with that tea. And from that tea, I mean, you never know what's going to happen, guys. I mean, October, I mean, look, there's people out here trying to get their Christmas money, okay? You know it's getting ready to be off the chain, okay? Go watch the videos and let's talk about it on Friday. What you guys saw, did you see the pictures? What is your best Maury or Jerry opinion? And people have been asking Chris, if you go back to that live from the other day, was it yesterday or the day before? And the people were asking questions about Junebug. She did talk about it. I think a lot of people missed it because the beginning of the live was quite boring, and the end she was talking about doing like a master class, and I think some people were like checked out. And somewhere in the middle, she started answering some questions about people questioning her relationships with known fathers and a potential father. And yeah, that was in there. Is Rojo a common name? Now, guys, let's not be confused here. There's Rojo in Houston and there's Rojo in Colorado, and that's all I'm going to speak on that, because that's not the, I didn't drop that tea, so I don't own that tea. I saw that tea. So yeah, okay. So to your point, who said it means red? Me personally, I was like, blood. Guys, I'm gonna end this right there, okay? And I don't know who's what, but I didn't know if that's common terminology in any like social clubs that may be affiliated with certain colors. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to know. Okay. But anyone who might know, yeah, ask them. But rojo does mean red. And we know Chrissy, right? So, okay. So, I'm not going to say anything until Friday. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. Aren't you? You are so awesome, Mommy Vibes. Yeah. Because, yeah. People need to do their homework. Masterclass to scam people. Girl. Because you know what? Like they say, if you gonna lie, you need to ride that lie all the way out, right? So Olivia, okay, so common reoccurring theme here, right? Olivia, yeah, ride that shit out. Yeah, you bought that house. Okay, girl. Okay. Okay. Chrissy, yeah. Okay. Okay, girl. Ride that shit out. Cause if you're gonna lie, yeah, you need to lie. How many men have said, yeah, that wasn't me? That wasn't me. Okay? I'm just going to say this respectfully. Y'all, please don't come in my chat, but don't do that. Because I have not come to yours and would not do that. So I would respectfully ask that you do not come to my audience and solicit, please. So hopefully that's not the case. Because we work hard for this, right? And how I did it was I posted videos and then I sat and took my time, and I formed a community of people who were interested in when I went live to come through and say hello and listen to what I had to say. It never involved dropping links and comments and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking anyone's hustle. I'm just asking you not to do that here. Okay? I appreciate that. Anywho, guys, I'm gonna go on that note because I've broken my own rules and I've been on here way too long. So guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see you guys on Friday. You guys are awesome, and we will recap later. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, guys.